I'm still Howard Colman, founding partner of Colman Coyle. My office is about a mile from here. We're an all-service, commercial-based firm, in 25 lawyers or thereabouts and staff. We've been members of IR since its very inception. Really, that's all I want to say about the firm, I think.
Yeah, I think it's quite interesting that Howard has been here since the beginning, and you've seen how it's evolved. He has been pretty active with referrals, as they all have, but we maybe just want to talk about a couple. But the one that I'm most interested in is the German and Turkish arbitration case that you're involved with.
Yeah, we've been involved in quite a lot of it. When I joined IR, I never saw this as a sprint, I always saw it as a marathon. And over the years that we've been here, the referrals both in and out have grown. We've done referrals to US, to Sweden, to Asia, Europe, and vice versa. We've had work in, some of them quite small cases, some of them bigger. But I'm dealing at the moment with a very nice arbitration, which our friend Urs, who's just left us for the day, unfortunately, has referred to me. He's got a German client who imported some steel coils from a Turkish company. There's a dispute about the quality of the coils, and they're subject to an arbitration in the UK. It's about £1 to £2 million worth of damages involved at the moment. So it's an interesting case. There's some very difficult jurisdictional problems. When I'm working closely with Urs and Nina on that, very interesting case and good work for us.
Okay. I think what is interesting is the work that you've done and how you've cultivated relationships with other UK firms, particularly the work you've done with IFLG.
Yeah, this came as a bit of a surprise, really. I was expecting when I joined an international referral organisation that I'd be doing work with people from all around the world. In fact, most of the work we've been doing, or a large percentage, has come from firms very close to us. IFLG in particular, many of you know Hannah Budd, who's here. I met Hannah probably 3-4 years ago at one of these conferences with her partner. Hannah's firm do matrimonial and family work and nothing else. We don't do family or matrimonial work, so we've got a natural synergy and we've got on very well. We refer quite a lot of work to them. They refer quite a lot of work to us. Similarly, apart from them, we've done work with Paul Beer, who's on the accountancy side of things, with Gannons, who I think were represented here as well. I didn't actually see Catherine, unfortunately, but she's here. And I've just recently started work with other people in the UK and other areas of law which we don't cover and they do. So it's quite interesting that perhaps focusing not just on the fact that it's international, but particularly in some of the bigger countries, you may find what look like your competitors are actually the people who can actually send you work.
Yeah, no, it's quite an interesting point, and that has been replicated in Germany, Spain and Italy, so it's something that for your own businesses you do want to consider. Now, I do want to ask you about your relationship development approach and how you take the more social side of the business, which I think is important.
Yeah, well, that's probably my speciality, as some of you know. But I do think that the social side is important. Most people do business with people they like and get on with, and I certainly find that important. I also find coming to the conferences much more fun if I've got friends here, people I've known, can enjoy the conference with. And I started, I think it was 3 years ago, thinking, well, people are turning up a day before the conference, they're stuck in London with nothing to do, so we started, a few of us friends, meeting up for a meal in a pub. It's grown, so before every conference, a few of us meet. 16 of us met this time in a nice historic pub in London for a meal on Saturday night. And that was a great success. I think everybody who went enjoyed it very much. We also decided, when we were in the Shanghai conference, 3 or 4 of us were chatting and decided we're all golfers, and we decided we might have a game of golf. So I invited them to my golf club. Ross got to hear about it and turned it into the IR Masters Golf Challenge, for which IR produced a wonderful trophy, and we played on Sunday morning, had great fun. It's nothing serious, but I hope that might even develop so that at the other conferences a few more of us might get out and enjoy the social side of things. I mean, I'm a firm believer that if you get on with the people like that, you're far more likely to be able to pick up the phone to them, talk about the problems without committing yourselves, and you're going to get work that way.